I remember that logo. Hello everyone, it's on with 8567 back with another episode, well, a new project actually. So I remember 6 months ago we played through the first Journeyman Project, and now we're going into the Journeyman Project 2, Buried in Time. I was almost ready to play this one right away, that's the funny thing. Good news! There's only one version. One version means you only get to hear me play through this game once. Which is actually quite a good thing, in a way. I'm not getting confused, I know what's there, I know what's not. Frank Vital! Awesome Baby College Hoops? No, not the same one. It's Dick Vital that did that one. I'm just being silly. It's early in the morning. I'm fried from eat. But yeah, we got some fun to have on this one. I do have some stuff to go over before we begin, so now we're here. It is the same as the first game.
The jumpsuit's navigation buttons allow you to turn left and right, look up and down, and move forward in the direction you're currently facing. A lit navigation button means that you can turn or move in that direction. You'll stop walking forward when you reach the next decision point.
Thank you. I'm glad it tells you everything.
Biochips are program modules that allow the jumpsuit to perform specific tasks. Biochips may be added to the jumpsuit to give it new functions. To activate a biochip, click on its picture in the inventory item icon window. This will bring up a control panel for that biochip. To get information about what a biochip does or how it works, click the Inspect button. The final element of the jumpsuit's interface is the message window. This display will alert you to any situations or dangerous conditions that you need to be aware of. Pay close attention to the information displayed here. It could save your life. For further information on the jumpsuit and its interface, see the Buried in Time instruction manual or access the file's biochip after starting the game.
Don't know why you skipped one of them, but we had two versions. We have the adventure and the walkthrough. Walkthrough is the easier version. It takes away some puzzles, some items to make it a little easier. But we won't be doing that because, well, you know, we got stuff. We're not gonna wait either. We're just gonna dive right in.
First visit, Earth has been officially admitted into the symbiotry of peaceful beings.
Gratitude that I honor you, Gage Blackwood, with the Paragon Medal for Valorous Service.
Conference this morning, the government admitted the existence of the Temporal Security Agency, an organization.
The arrest of Elliot Sinclair can be attributed to Agent 5, Gage Blackwood, who single-handedly defeated Sinclair's end.
Quick, there's not much time to explain. They'll be here any second. Yes, I am you. I've come from the future. We've been framed. Now, whatever you try to do not interfere with what's about to happen. The suit I'm going to transfer over to you will keep you close, so just stand still and watch. When it's all over, you'll be pulled 10 years forward in the future to my present. From there out, it's all up to you. Oh, and I've hidden more information inside of you. You'll figure out what I mean. Here comes the jumpsuit.
Come on, Gage. Let's go.
Whee! Welcome to our new home. Very nice place here. Notice that there's no health bar, no time limit. A snazzy new suit. Actually, snazzy new everything. We have a blank biochip here. It's useless at the moment, but you never know. We got the cloak biochip. Useful. Basically, we can use this to hide. See if I can test it out. Now, you can only cloak and stand still. You can't move when you're cloaked. I should explain that right now. When activated, cloak biochip renders an agent invisible. However, movement destroys the mass of invisibility, so the agent must remain still, like I just explained. Evidence is optical memory. If you remember the first game, the optical memory biochips. This is this one. It's a edited one, so we'll record everything we see. And we have our evidence. We have our files. The temporal security annex data files are located on the files biochip to allow an agent to access this information quickly and easily without having to return to the TSA. Because if we walked in there, we'd probably be freaking killed. Interface. This is the interface biochip, controls all file and computer control settings. As in this. And we got this biochip. The jump biochip contains the jumpsuit's time travel controls. It is used to travel to mission locations or recall back to the present. Before beginning a mission, an agent must review the briefing. So we do not need to teleport. But we do have stuff to do. Oh, it's open. Files. We're going a little bit of the background. This is going to be a very slow episode. Technology, the world's first time machine known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian and full-time physicist Elliot Sinclair. In 2311, after seeing Sinclair's time-bending experiments, the government contracted him to build a full-scale operational time machine. The purpose of this device was to explore our past as well as to discover the truth behind many disputed historical events. Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. That's the Pegasus, if you remember from the first game. It was only 6 months ago. Founding TSA, the test run would be the first and last time the Pegasus would be used for research purposes. Due to mounting concern by government officials that such a device could lead to the accidental permutation of history, the project was discontinued. Sinclair was forbidden to ever work on time distortion projects again, and with the illicit construction of the time travel devices now being a very real threat, the government secretly set up the Temporal Security Agency as a means to safeguard history from sabotage. Well, we all know where that went. The jumpsuit. As had been expected, Earth's incorporation to the symbiometry of peaceful beings, see game number 1, brought with it astounding advances in technology. These advances aided the TSA in developing the next generation of time machines. The Time Displacement Unit, or jumpsuit, incorporates an entire time machine into a mobile, self-contained suit. The greatest advantage of the jumpsuit is that it can forge its own time tunnel from one location to another, eliminating the need to return to the present between jumps. This new technology rendered the Pegasus obsolete. and in August of 2325, the time machine was dismantled. Its huge generator was destroyed, and the smaller core elements put into storage in a location known only to the agents of the Temporal Security Agency. The divisions? Along with the development of the Time Displacement Unit came a rethinking and restructuring of the Temporal Security Agency. Gone were the days of historical security, relying entirely only on one agent using one machine. Now multiple agents had the freedom to move through a time at will. And several years had gone by without incident, changing the prevailing opinion on the danger of time travel technology. In 2327, the decision was made to expand the Temporal Security Annex to include a historical research team. This team, self-dubbed the Deep Time Unit, is comprised of 4 individuals who are each responsible for researching and recording various periods of history. So, yeah, let's see our jumpsuit. The Time Displacement Unit, more commonly known as jumpsuit, is the Temporal Security Agent's mode of time travel. Each of the TSA's 10 jumpsuits have been coded specifically to the DNA of the agent to which it has been assigned. It cannot be used by anyone other than the assignee. Unauthorized tampering with the suit will result in self-destruction of its neurocircuitry. Though the jumpsuit offers freedom of travel, it does not provide the agent with much protection. For this reason, it has been equipped with cloaking technology that renders it invisible to onlookers. This feature is vital to the members of the Deep Time Unit, who must exercise extreme discretion while researching the past. However, as moving destroys the illusion of visibility, the suit's navigation buttons are disabled while it is cloaked. The jumpsuit also has been equipped with an oxygen rebreather and compressed air supply for environments with little or no oxygen. This reserve immediately refills when the agent returns to an oxygenated environment. And the last thing we have to look at, the dossier. So our security unit, because that's where most of them are. Yakima Regale. Not gonna read the ID, but you can see active, age 27 at this time. The profile. Graduated with honors from Oxford University with PhD in social psychiatry, master's degree in world history. Graduated Special Forces Training Academy, employed by CIC as a criminal psychologist. Completed training in jiu-jitsu, transferred to Temporal Protectorate. Cooking, 23rd century holoflicks, classical music, and net debates. Huh. She must love Twitter. I should say that they do not go on missions, so don't worry about that. Neil Getty. Black belt in karate, high school, judo, prep school, played under martial arts master, attaining rank of master in kendo, karate, and judo. Owned and operated martial arts training school. Then hired on to the Temporal Protectorate. Interests are baseball, the Three Stooges, and 20th century rock. Neat. Helen Carver. Graduated University of Stockholm, master's degree in cultural anthropology. Employed assistant to prominent cultural anthropologist. Various positions. Attended academy. Graduated top class of Special Forces Training Academy. Hired into the Temporal Protectorate. Interests are poetry, science fiction, anthropology, skiing, tennis, and sailing. Neat. Celine Flores. Older prep school, tour guide for rafting, mountain rescue ranger, not Chippendale. Received commendation for dangerous cliff rescue. Graduated with honorable mention, special forces training. Hired to the Temporal Protectorate. Just a rock climbing, river rafting, and impressionist painting. Huh. Warner Marcus is next. Graduated Southwest College with bachelor's degree in criminal law and minor in business. Owned and operated a private investigation firm. Employed by Criminal Investigation Unit. Promoted captain of the unit. Transferred to Temporal. Interests are photography, classical music, cooking, and scuba diving. Neat. And the last one, Yasignova Vladic. High School, Special Forces Training Academy, CIC Tactical Command, see Golden Star for exceptional performance, see second Golden Star, transferred to the Protectorate. His interests are skiing, surfing, 21st century fusion, grunge, and politics. And that's the security unit. The research unit. I'm saving this guy for last. But you know what? We'll go up instead, and we'll skip me. 10. Tamara Walsh. Employee as receptionist, World Science Center. You may remember the World Science Center from the last game. Employee as a teacher's assistant, Harvard University. Graduated Harvard on honor roll and dean's list. PhDs in post-unification history and political science. Employee as a professor of history, Columbia University. Then Deep Time Unit. Interests are politics, historical museums, 19th century literature, and mysteries. Missions. She went to Independence Hall, Philadelphia. East Berlin. Korbistan. Oh, that must have been fun. Halls of Ministry, Sector 27. Two of them were, well, you know. But you notice these two. Roger O'Rourke. California Caldornia University with PhD in Cultural Anthropology and BA in Ancient History. Employed as Exhibit Coordinator, Smithsonian Institution. Promoted to Curator of Historic Exhibits, Smithsonian Institution. Hired a Deep Time Unit. Likes Greek mythology, history, theater, and volleyball. Missions. Sumer, wow, that's really going back. Synopsis Crete, alright, that's going way back. Tahiti, and Beijing, China. Wow, he really went deep time. Michelle Vizar, you may remember her from last game. You may remember her from Star Trek. You may remember her in general. She's back. Of course she would be. She's Agent 3. Earned black belt in karate, earned black belt in Aikido, took first place IT intercollegiate grab ball competition, graduated magna cum laude from Columbia University, PhD in pre-unification history and BA in social psychology, hired into the temporal protectorate, and transferred to the Deep Time Unit. Interests are grab ball, symbiotic affairs, and extensionalist literature. I hope I said that right. The long words get ya. Her missions. Oh! Auschwitz, Hiroshima, terrorist massacres, and Appomattox Courthouse. And notice the date of the terrorist massacres. Oh, does anyone remember that last year? If anyone did, and it was 3/11, this game nailed it. And this was 1995. So we're having a laugh here. And the last one, the most important one, Gage Blackwood. Us. Status. Notice everyone's status is active except for one person. We're pending. That's not good. We graduated with honors from University of Melbourne with a master's degree in world history, graduated top of class special force training, director of tactical teams for the CIC, transferred to the temporal security annex for the CIC. Good drink. Received Paragon Medal for performance in the line of duty. Journeyman Project 1. Promoted to captain of the Temporal Protectorate. Chosen to form and head up the Deep Time Unit. Interests: classic science fiction, history, abstract art, and Journeyman collectibles. Note this. Journeyman collectibles. I should say that we can now look up and down. Look up. Look down. Look up. Look down. Snap the neck a little bit. You can see we can now move around. I can hit forward to go ahead. Go forward if we want. We can look closer at things. We can pick stuff up. No, hold it up. But look, Journeyman Project figure. Made by Bandai. The magazine scattered about. Now, I should say what we did was kind of important. Because we don't get scored the same way we did last time. You remember how we were scored in Pegasus Prime? It's that kind of scoring. Huh. Neat. Does it make the sound? Out of my way, human, or die. Yes. If you have not played the first Journeyman Project or watched me play it, then you're not gonna know these guys. And you see when I click on a guy, I can zoom in, press, and we can zoom out by hitting the arrow back. But this one, he said that when he hid more information in us.
Since you're getting this message, I'm assuming everything went well. Now, before you do anything, you need to understand that the role of the TSA has changed in recent years. In addition to the security unit, there's now another team whose job it is to research history. That's the team I was on. That is, until someone altered history at 4 of my research mission locations. They weren't major changes, just enough to create temporal ripples. When another agent discovered the temporal ripples about a week ago, I was suspended and put on house arrest. Then they discovered some evidence, and by the next day I was already on trial. I had just about given up hope last night when it hit me. I'm being watched, but you can still prove that we're innocent. So I've decided to break house arrest and jump back in time to get your help. Right now I'm probably in jail. If they know where I am, they won't be looking for me. You'll be free to jump to any of my research mission locations to see what's going on. Now pay attention. This is important. Go to each of the 4 time zones and gather as many clues as you can find. Try and discover what's been changed and how. I've programmed the jumpsuit to auto-record any evidence you might find. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with what's going on, but I was at the TSA a couple weeks ago, doing an unscheduled check of the security grid. I noticed something was wrong. It seems a couple of the feedback jumpers had gotten crossed. A good portion of the security grid was compromised for I don't know how long. Anyone with the right information could have gotten into or out of the TSA, the Pegasus warehouse, or any of the restricted areas without even being seen. I'm still not sure why I'm being set up, but I think this might have something to do with it. Be careful. Our life is on the line.
By the way, I hate to say this, I can't edit the volume. This game being 1995 does not allow you to edit anything for volume. I can't make it louder, I can't make it quieter, I can't make the volumes louder, or, you know, make the voices so you can hear them. So you're either going to have to turn it up, or we're going to see about doing something about that, because not easy to hear at all. But we slide into here, into this little alcove-like thing. Huh.
Antique books for display purposes only. Please do not touch.
Huh. Display books. Award. Oh, did you guys notice the key in the intro? This is what's in here.
Agent 5, Gage Blackwood, is under house arrest. Access privileges revoked.
So we can't teleport. Or use whatever that is. Oh, this is gonna be pain. Personal mission log transcription. Gage Blackwood, ID, number, whatever. 242232448. 7/28/23/29, 4:26 p.m. For the past few jumps, I've been experiencing a vague, dizzy sort of feeling when I time travel. It's almost like something hovering just beyond the reach of my consciousness. The word on the tip of my tongue. Then the feeling goes away as soon as I get to where I am going. I've never heard of anyone experiencing this before, but I'm afraid that I might be developing some new kind of time travel disease. Or maybe a sensitivity to it. No, not that I'm surprised. No one's ever proven that. Oh, there it is. Time travel is entirely safe. We're the guinea pigs. Well, whatever it is, I can only hope that it doesn't get any worse. If it does, I'll have to let Chalman know. But wait, up, down, left, right. You can see that we can get to hover. Personal mission log transcription, Gage Blackwood. 8:15/23/29, 9:47 a.m. I don't understand it. The coordinates of the station were supposed to be accurate to within a millimeter. But somehow I ended up floating in space where the station had been about an hour earlier. Unless the location and velocity data were wrong, I don't know how it could have been so badly miscalculated. They said they took everything into account, down to the most negligible effects on velocity by any bodies with 1,000 light years of it. You see the station drifting out there, but wrong way. Couldn't get to it. The suit doesn't have any kind of thrusters. TSA protocol says the scrap emission is something unpredictable happens, but this is obviously just an error in calculation. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to find a way to get to the station. If I go into the TSA looking for a thruster, someone might wonder what's up. So it looks like I'll have to get creative. I came up with a pretty cheesy idea for propelling myself into the space station on 8/15/23/29, 11:14 a.m. I still can't believe it actually worked. Not that it matters. Even after getting in, I kept running into barriers. No oxygen, no gravity, jammed doors. And here's the kicker. I heard a voice. There shouldn't have been anyone there. Whoever it was saw me and told me to get off the station. Actually, I'm not sure he saw me so much as detected my presence. But still, I had no choice. I had to abort. It's a miracle I didn't cause a ripple. Maybe because whoever it was died up there before coming into contact with another human being. But I can't help but think, what if it was Farnstein? Did he live longer than we believe? The station was obliterated. How could he have survived? Or could the stories be true? Might have been an artificial life form that he created? I can't escape the irony. I went there to learn the truth. The truth is what forced me away. Maybe it's a sign that some things are meant to remain unknown. Personal mission log transcription, Gage Blackwood ID numbers, and 9/1/23/29, 2:33 p.m. I don't know about my luck these days. It happened again. When I got to Gallard, there was someone standing right in front of me, looking out over the tower wall. He spun around the second he heard the displacement effect. That was the thing I could do. But before he could even draw his sword, an arrow came over the wall and hit him in the back. Lucky for me, I guess. He would have killed me. Could you imagine the distortion that would have caused? It should have created a huge one as it was. I guess we're just damn lucky and the arrow would have hit him anyway. I don't get it. The jump locations are supposed to be scanned with a fine-tooth comb. How could I have not noticed? I'd like to hear their explanation for this one. And then I go to watch Philippi Augustus's men climbing up the guard rope. And when I get there, all I see is the grappling hook they left behind. The whole reason I was sent there was to document how the castle fell. And they got me there too late for it. I know it's difficult to shell accurate information from historical accounts, but this is twice in as many missions. I guess I'm going to have a little talk with the guys in research before I end up materializing in the middle of a Shriners convention. 96, 23, 29. On my last jump, the strange feeling that I had been experiencing during time travel became a little more tangible. I became aware of a faint, almost imperceptible ghost image of my jumpsuit floating slightly out of phase with myself. I'm assuming it's a glitch in the suit's circuitry. The time phase synchronizer is probably malfunctioning. That should worry me, but I'm actually relieved. At least now I know there's nothing wrong with me. I'm going to have Bill run a diagnostic on my suit tomorrow. Wow. Alright, and if you tab out. But still. So he's read the files. I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, we're going to try to get more of a clue and figure out what's going on and what we can do to save our own hide. I hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.